My name is Beguis Vasquez. This is Stagecraft City.
Yo, Pan, you ready?
Yeah.
Man, let's lock and load.
Yeah.
Just blaze.
Yeah.
No, turn me up.
Hey.
I think we got one.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Tell me, what do you see when you're looking at me?
Today I'm just going to speak about, little things about what's been going on in the Bronx lately. If you haven't heard, a lot of schools have been closing down, and one of the schools we mentioned was Performance and Conservatory Arts, which was Performance and Stagecraft before they changed the name. And I'm an alumni from Performance and Stagecraft, and I didn't agree with what's going on, because when I was there, school was great, and I'm saying this as a student that didn't start with beautiful grades. Later on I ended up with good grades, but I didn't start. I was like any other student, I didn't start with great grades. And just one thing that really was a great thing in my life was meeting a principal by the name of Mark Sweeting. To me, to this day, I call him my brother, my other father. Just he was something that everyone needed at that time. Everyone needed a leader, and he came. Before Stagecraft, we passed through like two different principals. The class before me passed through a different principal, and then I passed through Dr. Santiago and stuff. But when we got Sweeting, man, I remember when I first met him, it was like, who's this guy? He's trying to run things and stuff, but it was a time of my life when I was not good, and he gave me a second chance, and I will never forget that, And to me, I don't think people noticed the harmony he created in that school. He created a space where all the students can be who they want to be, but knew how to respect. And I just felt like that was Stagecraft, a school in which you just had every student know each other, and the principal knew everyone. He knew everyone by their names. There wasn't a student he did not know. If he didn't know you by name, he just knew your mom. He knew your mom, knew your dad. If he didn't know you, he just knew your mom or your dad, and he would find a way to know you. But that's the principal. Because some principals in other schools, you would never ever see them, but he was a principal. You see, and he gave a lot of us jobs. We worked as co-op students, and it took us out of the streets and put us in school, and we became a group. And from there, school just started doing good. I remember there was a time when the Board of Ed came in, and they were impressed by us. They loved us, and I can say half of it is because of us. Well, it is because of us, but also it's because we had someone to push us. We had a parent away from home. It was, sometimes you're in school and it's like, all right, my parents are away, they're at their job, and it's like he was just that man, and I will never forget that. To me, he made me feel like the Bronx is not this shallow place everyone made it out to be. Because when I was in middle school, I thought, the Bronx is just a whole bunch of people wanting to fight each other, and that's it. But the Bronx is alive, and that school made me, maybe the man who I am today. Right now, I'm in college. I play baseball. He made me the man who I am today. He helped me become, because no matter what, something inside of you has to push as well. It's not only, let me hold your hand. And he didn't help he gave me a tap in the shoulder and said, hey, you can go. Let's go. And that was the push I needed. And he helped a lot of people. He helped a lot of students. And no one can forget that. A lot of students can say, I hate him. And at the end of the day, there's a lot of students that told me, I hate Sweeting this to me. But at the end of the day, they come on and say, I love him because he pushed me, and they find out, and everyone goes through that. Everyone goes through that phase, and we need him. That school needs him. That school needs a leader. He took the school from an F and pushed it, and the attendance went up, grades went up. You know, it's like, I remember when I saw 80 average, I was like, whoa, I got an 80 average, and a lot of students started getting 80 averages. He used to give awards every month. Like, that was huge. That gave every student, you know, a feeling to say that, oh, if I do good, this is good for me. If I do good, I'm gonna be awarded. Because a lot of students, they do good, but they never get awarded, so they don't feel like, oh, if I do good, it doesn't really matter. But he knew that, okay, if they do good, let's give them an award because that's what they deserve. And that was the only school to me that I felt like, okay, there's no violence, it's just happiness, and you know, yeah, there's a couple of conflicts and whatever, but it was great, you know. So yeah, this is Stagecraft City, and my name is Beguis Vasquez, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the videos because I'm gonna be posting up videos from different students just like me that have gone through the same thing as me. And I'll keep you posted, alright? Take care, everyone.
Yo, Pan, you ready?
Yeah,
Man, let's lock and load.
yeah,
Just blaze.
yeah,
No, turn me up.
hey,
I think we got one.
yeah.
Here we go.
Tell me, what do you see when you're looking at me?
Stagecraft City. My finest moment of Stagecraft is when Mr. Sweeting took me and my mother in the office and talked to me about my regions